Today we're going to show you how to rearm your Elite 120. The rearm kit used for rearming the Elite 120 will be the rearm kit A or MA5183. Contents include cap that's attached to a cylinder, hammer cap and handle, and rearming key. Deflating your flotation device. To deflate the PFD, reverse the oral inflator cap and insert it into the valve. The cap will not lock in the deflate position, so you must hold it in place. Gently squeeze the PFD until all air or gas has been expelled. To avoid damage, do not wring or twist the PFD. Put the oral inflator cap back in its stowed position on the oral inflator. If the status indicator is red, the mechanism has been fired or is incorrectly fitted and the inflator requires service. Rearming your flotation device. To rearm your flotation device, you will need a Mustang Survival rearm kit. The spent inflation parts will first be removed and replacement parts will be installed. Place the deflated PFD on a flat surface and fully the open cover. Using one hand, hold the CO2 cylinder through the fabric. Insert the metal key between the black locking ring and the labeled yellow cap. Turn the key counterclockwise. And then turn the black locking ring counterclockwise and lift off the inflator cap. Squeeze the sealing ring to elongate and remove the inflator body and cylinder through the sealing ring. Check the new inflator body indicator is green. Insert the new inflator body with the CO2 cylinder pointing upward inside the PFD. Let the sealing ring rest on the adapter around the 4 lugs. Hold the CO2 cylinder through the fabric of the PFD. Position the replacement cap with the water inlet valve pointing to the right and press firmly onto the inflator body and sealing ring. While pressing firmly onto the inflator body, turn the black locking ring clockwise into the locked position. Pull on the cap to make sure it has locked into the inflator body. Check that the single point status indicator on the cap is green, that the pull to inflate lanyard is present, and that the locking ring is locked. Place the deflated PFD on a flat surface with the oral tube facing up. Fold the bottom corner of the lobe up towards the center of the bladder along fold line 1. Fold the outside edge in towards the center of the bladder along fold line 2. Fold the inside edge in towards the center of the bladder along fold line 3. Close the cover on the folded bladder lobe by running the zipper up to the burst point, then back down. Locate the red breakout cord and ensure it's not twisted or tangled. Attach the end of the red breakout cord to the outside of the breakout tab using the hook and loop. Point by tucking the breakout tab into the breakout garage using the hook and loop closure. Run the zipper on the inflator side around the perimeter to the burst point. Fold the corners of the bladder inward along fold line 4 and fold line 5. Fold the top of the bladder along fold line 6. Fold the bladder up along fold line 7 so that the bladder is covering the attachment point. Run the zipper from the burst point to the midpoint of the back neck to secure the folded bladder. Fold the outside edge of the lobe inflator side towards the center of the bladder along fold line 8. Fold the inside edge of the lobe in towards the center of the bladder along fold line 9. Fold the edge along fold line 10. Fold the edge along fold line 11. Thread the manual inflation handle through the stitch buttonhole on the side of the cover. Finish closing the cover by running the zipper slider back to the end of the zipper run. Stow the zippers into the zipper garage. Secure the manual pull handle in the handle garage. Ensure the status indicator is centered and visible through the window. Ensure the red breakout cord is perpendicular to the zipper.
Rearming instructions. Begin by deflating your PFD using the oral tube and inserting the inverted cap into the tube. Gently squeeze the inflatable PFD until all the air or gas has been expelled. Once all the air is out of the PFD, put the inflation tube dust cap back in its stowed position. Place your deflated PFD with the inflator facing up. Wipe away any water. Insert the inflator removal key between the yellow inflator cap and the black locking ring. Turn the key counterclockwise, and the black ring will rotate behind the yellow inflator cap and unlock. Rotate the black locking ring counterclockwise about 1/8 of an inch of a turn, and remove the inflator cap from the bladder. Gently squeeze the sealing ring to elongate it and remove the black inflator body and cylinder from inside the bladder. Insert the new inflator body and cylinder into the bladder, aligning the cylinder with the outline printed on the bladder. Ensure that the inflator body is evenly contacting the sealing ring. Confirm that the new inflator cap has a green status indicator. While holding the CO2 cylinder through the bladder fabric, position the new inflator cap on the inflator body with the water inlet valve facing to the right. Ensure the new inflator cap is in an unlocked position. Use key to unlock if necessary. Press down firmly on the cap and rotate the black locking ring clockwise behind the yellow inflator cap until it clicks into place. Pass the inflator pull handle through the buttonhole and fasten the ends into the stretch tabs, taking care not to tug on the lanyard and inflate your PFD accidentally. Orally inflate the product with the oral inflation tube and leave inflated for 4 to 6 hours. Starting on the side with the inflator, fold the outside edge in towards the middle so that the curves at the neck meet. Fold the bottom edge of the bladder up. Fold the outer cover over the bladder. Reset the zipper by pulling the slider from the zipper garage to the top of the zipper, and close the zipper by returning the slider to the bottom and tucking into the zipper garage. Repeat steps A through C on the left side. Fold the top edge of the bladder down once. Tuck under the cover and fold the sides over. Fold the cover flap down and secure with Velcro strip.